Well, I'm glad that wasn't a longer hike. Kind of icky, and my knee is still a bit cranky. Anyways, welcome to Clark State Forest, Indiana's oldest state forest, established in 1903. State forests in Indiana are not noted for the recreation opportunities. Their mission statement lists three things that they're concerned about. Number one is timber management, which makes sense. Number two is management of wildlife habitat. And number three is environmental stewardship, particularly with an eye towards maintaining the hydrogeologic cycle. However, there is recreation to be had. This Clark State Forest is primarily known for its horseman's camp because it provides access to miles and miles of trails throughout southern Indiana, horse trails that is. There's also regular campgrounds. Neither of these campgrounds is particularly well developed, particularly well maintained. There's a place you can put down a tent, bring in a travel trailer or an RV if you want, but it's not necessarily set up for that. It's okay, but not great. There's also some hiking that includes areas that were private property before the state took it over, and that's kind of cool because some artifacts from those old bygone days, including an orchard and some implements and so forth. There's also several bodies of water. Some are too small to be good for anything other than drowning some bait, but there's a couple of them that are big enough that you can get a kayak or a paddleboard out and putz around for an hour or so if you so desire. There are recreation areas around the picnic shelters. There's volleyball nets. There's basketball courts. So it's just a nice place to go and spend some time. But the point of this is that if we're looking for recreational opportunities, we often look at stuff that's a major destination or something that's really outstanding or well recognized, and that's fine. Don't overlook the stuff that's close to home. Just because it's not epic doesn't mean it's not worth a day trip. But if you do some investigation, if you do a little bit of work and see what you can find, there's a lot of stuff out there, including areas not known for recreation. Just got to be a little creative. There's probably stuff near you as well. Let me share some of the things that I enjoy doing here at Clark State Forest. Clark State Forest has 3 lakes of greater than 10 acres. I've paddled 2 of them. Across the dam on Frankie Lake is the former Henryville Correctional Facility. It was closed in 2016. It was a dormitory-style correctional facility for minimum security offenders. I think it would make a great place for a retreat center. Just because it would be adaptable doesn't mean that it would be marketable, however. I like fire towers, and southern Indiana still has several in place. I like them for multiple reasons. Number one is I still suffer a bit from acrophobia, or fear of heights, and climbing up fire towers helps me overcome that. Second, I like that climbing up a fire tower is like 50 or 100 or 150 single leg presses, and they really do put quite a burden on quite a workout on my quadriceps, which I like. Third thing is I like descending. Older people have a terrible time with foot placement on irregular surfaces and particularly struggle going down steps and so forth. If you see older people, they often hesitate when they're descending steps. And so doing 50 or 100 or 150 of them in a row helps me stay better at that. And then, of course, the best part about fire towers is the view from the top. I also come to Clark State Forest to do bicycle rides. There are some demanding climbs, but there are also some beautiful roads, both gravel and paved. Okay, so that kind of wraps it up. That's the stuff that I come here to do. I hope that I've encouraged you to find recreational opportunities near you, things that might otherwise be overlooked. If you sniff around, you can probably find some things. And this is an example of what I have available to me. I think there are things near you as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video, hope you got value from it. If you did, please click the like button, share it if you would. And also consider subscribing, and if you subscribe, please click the bell so you're notified when new videos are posted. That's going to do it for today. I'm Rich Reese for Club Caleb. Thanks for joining me today.